Are we live
everywhere?
Okay, no,
yeah, we're rolling now.
Quiet in the kitchen! Quiet in the kitchen! We're recording! God! Yeah. Sorry. I'm so sorry, guys.
What is she doing in there?
They're out of control. They're fucking out of control.
They're just okay. Wait, I gotta sit down.
I feel like cum in my eye right now for some reason.
I hate when there's cum in my eye.
Oh, it's a nice tight.
This is you guys have a cozy
Matt, you
setup.
have to.
You have a cozy setup.
Well, yeah, because you have. Oh shit!
I win.
Fuck! You have to get a wipe off.
Oh, we all have.
You have to get a wipe. You have to do it. You have to have one. It's the rules.
I live in a free country, so
I don't know what to do right now. I'm panicking. Everything's falling apart.
Now, if you say, Matt, would you like to share one? It's tradition. I would say yes.
No, but we need you to crash one.
That's when you ask it in that.
But you were forceful.
Yeah, I'm always forceful.
Yeah. Okay, so I crack it on here. What is this shit? This is
Wait, are we?
so
No, we gotta cheers it as we start.
But we always.
What tradition? Oh,
It's been for 32 episodes.
We'll clack it, put it down, take a shot.
But you gotta take
New tradition.
we gotta
take. Yeah. Welcome to. Wait, Donut has to say it. Wait. Okay. Wait. We got to clock first. Okay. Wait. What?
So I have to say it before we do. Welcome to Unsubscribed Podcast.
Hi, everyone.
Unsubscribed Podcast here.
We're with Baddie, Donut,
and Eli Double Tap.
Remember to like, subscribe, and comment below because we always forget to do this. So we're adding like a 5-second segment.
Yeah, wherever you're listening, whether it's on Amazon, Google, Apple, Podbean, Castro, or that other place, make sure you rate it. Do a rating of not 4 stars or 3 stars.
The highest
number.
All
of
the
them.
stars.
Like Mario.
I didn't know we're on Amazon.
We are.
That's cool.
Are we?
Yeah. Video? No, the podcast.
We're doing a commercial right now. We're confused.
Okay. Thank you. Hi, everyone. Matt Best is here today.
It tastes like cat urine.
Okay. Yeah, we got to wash down the cat urine.
Okay, some real actually bourbon. Hey, thanks for having me on, guys.
Yes. Oh, we got Baddie Street Operator. Eli Double Tap. That was delicious.
Woo.
And Matt Best.
Hello.
National bestseller.
New York Times bestseller.
New York Times bestseller. Nationally.
Who was I talking to? I was talking to DC Drano on Instagram about that. It was I purposely didn't put New York Times bestseller author in there because they're fuckheads, and so I put national bestseller because I was #1 in the nation. But really want to start this podcast off with the egotistical statement for me. And I'm glad
Ranger Bat 2275.
Shut the fuck up.
6'2", beautiful voice. How many #1 singles are you at right now?
I am actually a deer saver now.
That's true.
I'm a deer saver.
Yep.
If you haven't known, guys, this man is now an American hero. He saved a baby deer on Thanksgiving, drunk,
Tipsy.
Wasn't
there quite yet, but yeah.
Baby deer. What was wrong with it?
It was stuck in a fence. No, so normally, like my stepsister gets stuck in dryers all the time, so I was really well versed.
You were ready.
And then my dad was like, "Why are you trying to have sex with
Why
the
are
deer?"
your pants down?
No, they get stuck, dude. I can believe that fence was probably like 6 inches. It was short. It gets 6 inches. I do.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Okay. This is it. It's cozy podcast.
Put my
Real
penis
close.
next to it and doubled it. It's like 6 inches. We're good.
Exactly.
Oh,
Help me, step man.
This is our gaming podcast.
Yeah, but welcome to
This is a gaming podcast.
This is a game, like
Yeah,
video game podcast.
I like video games.
So severe.
We do like video games.
I just want to point out Matt mentioned cum before I did. The very first thing in the podcast.
I was
Well,
just
my eye
going to
was
say,
itching.
I'm so mad.
He beat me to it.
Donuts are our cum caster.
I want to get on your guys' level, so I was like, start this off with semen and not the Navy type like you.
Oh.
So,
Dude, it's been what? We've had this. I like you're our like bestie friend, and you were the 6 months in. We're like, episode 31.
So in our defense, apparently Eli's just terrible at scheduling.
Okay, first off, scheduling. Let's talk about scheduling. Guys, we're going to have lunch at 12. Text this last night. Baddie's Baddie at 12 is like, I'm waking up.
About fucking
Donut woke up first. Donut was prepared to go. Matt forgot in the 6-hour window. He's like,
I
I'm
was
doing
the
a
first
podcast.
one to the restaurant today. I just would like to point that out.
You
'Cause I
live
waited
next
in
to
the
the
parking lot until I saw you come in.
Don't you live pretty close to the restaurant?
We both leave.
Yeah, fuck both of you. Don't have to drive 3 states away to get here.
Listen,
You drove 12 minutes?
the invitations have been very plentiful to come in this podcast. It's more been a scheduling conflict. And from an outside observer, I think everyone at this table fucking sucks at logistics. And,
I took care of it. I got you here. This is
did,
me.
You did. I did.
Fuck
Like
you.
he was texting. I felt like you guys were battling because
I
was
texted
like,
first, though, didn't I?
I think yes. But he followed up with, so we're good. We're here. We're going to talk about gaming.
Fucking beanbag over here.
Eli, you're 5'2". Shut up.
You're a beanbag. Your body is shaped like a beanbag.
I'm okay with it.
I would like to think it's more like a love seat, and I want to.
Video games. I had nothing. This is really
No, we actually we built a list today. Last night on text, I spent at least 30 seconds building it out and texting it to the guys.
Okay, I didn't read it, so
Okay.
Were you in it?
No.
The
is
last
this
one we
list
can't
for?
talk about, but the
Oh.
podcast today.
Oh, okay.
the thing we're doing right
Like
now.
talking
Yeah.
points.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
have talking points.
We were
I'm
like,
gonna help you guys through this.
Never used them.
okay, the talking points was what was Matt's first video games, and
Okay.
why does he love Call of Duty?
Oh, really? Is that?
Why
Are
did
you
you quit
asking?
streaming?
Why are you whispering? Why are you asking that?
He's whispering to me. You're not. You
Yeah,
can't hear
you
this.
can't
This is
hear
for
this.
this is a
Okay.
back and forth thing.
Okay.
Jesus Christ, be a guest.
Yes, sir.
Fuck you. You just stop.
We kicked Matt out.
Like,
We're like,
fuck you,
bro.
bro. Yeah.
Like, this
Go
is
play
our
some fucking Call of Duty, bro. I'm good.
Most people don't know you're
Like a
like
gamer gamer.
Yeah, gamer. That's what everyone's biggest surprise. When we first started talking, I was amazed you were a gamer. You're like, I'm playing Diablo 3. I was like, I have Diablo 3.
Wait, you played Diablo 3?
Yeah. So, backstory, I'll tell you. So, I played a shit ton of video games. So, like, I like book reference it, but I grew up as like playing soccer, super fucking nerdy kid. I didn't hit puberty till like almost 17.
22.
Yeah. Yeah. I still, yeah. So, I was like very socially awkward, black hair, bass player, pretty much you aspire to be. I can't remember what I started on.
Back still in the works.
I think one of my first games ever, because we had the 56K modem and I had to switch off with my brothers, was Tribes. So that was like my go-to early on.
Ooh.
And then it was Counter-Strike, which I became obsessed with. My brothers graduated high school, so I was like in it, and that's what I played. And then Diablo 2 is really when I got into those kind of games. I already pushed off, get it.
I know, but that is
So I used to my first entrepreneurial journey was actually I would level up accounts in Diablo, get them to level 80, and then I would fucking sell
Diablo
them.
2?
Diablo 2. Yeah.
Lords of Destruction.
Yeah, of course.
Absolutely. I used to do the exact same thing. I would level people. So we usually go to like 70s.
Okay.
Because
Yeah, 80, okay, I flexed a little hard. It was like 72, and then it's just like
I
obnoxious.
never
like,
had
here
an
you go.
account over 95.
Yeah.
I you get to that 90 to 93 range.
It's brutal. It's
it
just
was
work.
not
It's just work.
fun.
That's the old school. That's how entrepreneurial all of us were. We started in middle school and high school with video games.
Yeah.
I would do the same thing with World of Warcraft. I
Really?
leveled a character to 60 that was the level cap in vanilla, and I would sell that account for like $500.
Dude, it was weird. A lot of my friends played WoW, and for some reason, I never got into it. I think it was maybe the learning curve, but I always went back to Diablo. And then when D3 came out, I played that. I think D2 is so much better. They just did was it Resurrected or the
remake.
Yeah, I watched gameplay. It's literally D2
Looks a little
with
better.
nice, and you can go to the old graphics as well on there. But it wasn't.
It
I don't
didn't
think
age
there's
well.
Yeah, it didn't age
Well,
well.
and a lot of those games
game, my
were
favorite, but
innovative at the time they came out. But now it's like
I will say, unpopular opinion, but D3 functionality wise, I like better because your loot that it drops in D3, it's specific to you. Then you can throw it down and give it to your teammates.
Yeah.
Whereas before, when you do like those huge runs and hit Diablo,
you're getting
whatever's
quality
dropping.
shit.
You're like fucking. You had those guys that had the coding that did the auto pickup. So like it fall and go, and you fucking want to punch your computer. Dude. You're like, oh, swear to God, I fucking 45 minutes.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Mhm. I remember, man. D2. So I played the fuck out of D3 at launch, and then the Real Money Auction House came out, and I just made so much money
I forgot that.
farming and selling gear, like the Tall Rasha set specifically.
Tall Rasha, yeah.
That's the one that's like burned into my head because I would just nonstop run for the mask because I could make like $40 a mask, and I just sell this mask on the real money.
What was the payment processor back then? Was it PayPal or is it Blizzard? Because I remember I forget how people would pay me. I got conned once and I lost like a level 78 fucking sorcerer.
Was this D2?
Yeah.
D2 was PayPal.
Yeah,
Is it PayPal? Yeah. But they didn't have like the good systems to make sure it was fraudulent.
He was like, you have to send it friends and fam.
Yeah.
Most of it was illegal. Like
was all,
EverQuest and all day, like they would ban you if they found out you were selling accounts. It's like instant ban because you were making like $1,000, $2,000 on EQ back in the day.
I just had to make sure he wasn't wrecked.
No, almost there. I'm sitting so close to you.
You're too nice to me. You know?
Dude, my first WoW account got banned. My very first one because I was botting.
Really?
Yeah.
He doesn't do it anymore.
I don't do that anymore.
Cody's legit now, guys.
I had a friend. And
He's gone legit.
I had a friend, and I won't say his name. This is years and years and years ago. No one would know his name. He doesn't work for the company or anything like that. But he
called you a nobody.
He was always on. He's on D3. He was always fucking on. And I'm like, motherfucker, man. Like you're I'm like, this dude's on the grind, bro. Because we had like a tribe, like a little clan that we all like played together, and we try to hit the leaderboards and stuff. I'm like, this dude's fucking grinding it out. And one day I texted him. I'm like, you're playing at 6 a.m. And he's like, oh no, my wife's on. I was like, wife, and then he put in parentheses wife. I was like, this fucker's bot. And so he'd have character run, and like every season he'd be like looted up like a motherfucker. And I'm
Schmones, bro.
Schmones, bro. Yeah. He's gonna kill us for that one. I don't think he plays anymore, but yeah. Fucking bots.
Inside jokes.
This is what happened.
It's like Brody is his name.
Yeah.
Cody,
Yeah, we're just working, we're changing his name with a couple of letters to save him.
Yeah.
I forgot that. Dude, botting was a huge thing. Botting wasn't a big thing in EverQuest. You just couldn't bot back in the day, I don't think. Yeah, they can, because if you die or anything goes wrong, because you had, like, if enemies got pulled to you, they would kill you. Like, there was no...
Just people kiting enemies across the map just to
I never did that.
Yep.
Because if the enemy's kiting, if you're kiting an enemy and they were just chasing you, they will kill everything along its path. And EverQuest was fucked up because they had like, oh, you're in this level 10 to 20 zone. It's the newbie zone. Oh, we're going to put 4 specters at level 46 and just like murder everything they touch right here. So it's like, I'll just go invisible and then speed run, and then they'll chase all me. And then I just have a fucking highway of dead level 10s and 20s. I'm like, this is my work. And I leave. And so I'm back in, and I'm like, okay. And then you come back in, you see the chat just, who the fuck trained all the specters through the highway? I'm like, 100% me.
That's weird. I was a piece of shit from the beginning. I would have thought.
What do you think the potential, because you guys all played Counter-Strike, right?
Mm-hmm.
What's the potential that we fucking rage quit because one of us killed the other person back there? It's a high potential, because I played like a gajillion hours of Counter-Strike.
Oh, yes.
Like,
you do 1.6 and pre 1.6, right?
Pre 1.6.
Yeah, I never did pre. I didn't get into it till 1.
No, we were in clans. We did the whole thing. Like, we were
DE Dust, ES Italy.
Yeah, dude, Dust was my thing. I fucking, bro. If I'm Dust and I get an AR, you're dead. Like, you're dead. I'm pre-firing boxes. I'm having the kids. Welcome, wall hacks, bitch. I knew you were crouched. I knew exactly where to put that bullet.
I love it. I was just watching one of the current tournaments with Liquid, Team Liquid.
Yeah.
And I'm just like watching these like professionals still play at this level.
It's a fucking crazy.
Like,
that's next level.
They're just like, because they obviously have the
walls.
Yeah, that's it. They're just pinging all the walls. Like, there's nobody there, so obviously on the tournament accounts you can see where everybody's at, and these guys are just pinging walls where people usually will peek at the last second. He'll like black, and then that third peek just nails a dude, and he's like, "Oh, there was a guy there."
Yep.
And it's just insane to watch, like, the muscle memory and to see just how well they have every little tiny crack memorized.
Which is map knowledge, right? People, like, that's a different thing with pro players, because like. So even the pros, even the guys that we play with, like in Call of Duty, they're really good. They're decent shots. Like Callie's like a really good shot, but like Zex is a perfect example. Like not the best like shot per se, but his fucking map knowledge and his movement, he just outperforms you because he'll be like losing 1v1, toss a flash out the window, down, slide, dead,
hit an edge
on
and
him.
run around on second story.
Or second story edge, and they think he popped, come out. It's just the map knowledge, and it's just smart. It's IQ like 1,000.
I mean, that's the same thing for Tarkov, the way I play. Like, I might not be the best shooter, but I know the map so fucking well, unless it's reserved. Let's not go there. I on a big tournament, like a Twitch Rivals, like big screen. I was like last fucking round of the game. I was like one of the last surviving people, just one other dude. And I was in a sewer system I did not know because I'd never played it. Like 9,000 hours in this game, it never touched this one spot. I was like, guys, where do I go?
Baddie's on Google. He's like, sewer.
I had like 8,000 people telling me, go left, go right, go up, down, left, right. I'm like,
and it's that
I
delay.
was bleeding out. I had broken legs. Like
you're Baddie in real life.
And
I had a stroke.
And then this motherfucker comes around the corner and just annihilates me. I was like, oh, that was embarrassing.
Thankfully, it was only on a giant screen.
Only 8,000 people watching.
Just the entire Twitch Rivals tournament focused on me. That's cool. Whatever.
Yeah.
Map knowledge, guys.
Map knowledge it's crazy because when we play, like you have Zex, as you're saying, Zex is really good at. Callie's like the better player. We cannot. Callie's a fucking monster when it comes to just murdering.
Zex learned from Callie on Call of Duty.
Like Zex's call outs of like usually where to go. Usually Zex, don't get a fucking big head because you make terrible calls and you're a piece of shit sometimes.
You
gotta keep your fucking check.
Gotta keep you humble, Mr. Puerto Rican.
But he's like, we need to go here for this specific reason above it. And even Callie, even though he's a better player, Callie listens to Zex. We listen to Zex.
Yeah.
It's like where to go, why. He's like, oh, it's gonna end right here. Blah, blah, blah,
But
blah.
that's like the parallels in between anything, right? It's like it sounds really stupid, but like being in the actual military and having small unit tactics, the comparison is very similar to like a gaming community because you have someone that makes the overall like 20,000 foot view of like the battle space, how we need to maneuver, teams left, where's the gas going, and then you have the great like Callie's like he's the precision guy, like 1v1 me, fucking Callie's winning every single time. Like the dude's nasty. And then you have like sniper, like the elements that come together to make a great team is because of that, right? And so it's very similar, I think, to the military. Like you can't have all team leaders. Like you need a fucking good saw gunner, a good 2 or 3 gunner, good rifleman, and then you shut the fuck up and listen to team leader. And suck some D.
Yeah, I suck so much D, but I was really good with the saw.
Can you put your mouth over this?
Oh, I don't know who's been on this fucking podcast.
Yeah, don't do that. They all do this, and I don't play it again.
Brandon was the last one to deep throw that mic.
Okay, well.
Like, these ones are all labeled.
As long as I don't catch the old I like AK virus, we'll be okay. I'm sticking to ARs.
I don't know why
AKs aren't that bad.
Eli, deep throw the mic.
No,
We've all done it. We've all done it.
Wow. Let's jump off a bridge. You guys are like, watch magic trick, guys. Oh, wait.
Good job, Dad. I guess
Watch kids, I'm going
sleeping on your
downstairs.
couch after this show.
That's fine. It's a good couch.
We're having a good old time.
But why Call of Duty? Why?
For me?
Why Call of Duty?
Dude, it took. I was so happy when that one took off for you. You were like, got
Oh.
the first dubs and how it progressed for you. But go on. Sorry, I was in.
It's fine, Eli. Just fuck you.
Let me tell this story for Matt. Matt, give me a second.
Like,
Can't have all two leaders.
no, a very favorable time in my life when I wasn't as busy was when Eli and we had a couple other people live in Airbnb and we played Battlefield. And he didn't know I played first-person shooters at the time. I didn't know you played first-person shooters. And I was like, we were fucking slaying bodies, right?
This was like the perfect Tinder date.
It was great. Well, whatever. My wife's okay. We were having fun with morally casual women. Mainly me. I was single.
That was a
at the time.
good
It's
time.
right before I met
This
my
was
wife.
a good.
Which actually
This was
prompted
a
me to
good
like
time.
lock in the marrying my wife. I was like, I need to settle down. My dick's gonna get COVID if I keep this up.
I did.
I don't know.
Man, this was literally because it was only me and you at that fucking
Well,
5-bedroom house.
We'd film content and then we'd just like work out, eat Chipotle, and then get drunk and play Battlefield.
We were jacked at that time.
Yeah, it was good shit. It was good shit. But no, so we were playing Battlefield, and then when Call of Duty came out, I played a lot of Call of Duty in the military and as a contractor, right? Because it's not military necessarily, more as a contractor because you're on a small base and all you have is like a LAN party and you play on a controller. Yeah. But I was always a keyboard and mouse guy. So I knew Call of Duty really well. And then when Warzone came out, that's what got me. I just love that battle royale stuff because the stakes are higher. It takes more strategy, and people just don't do dumb shit because they're worried about dying. And so like even I haven't played the new Battlefield, but watching the gameplay, I'm like, man, the whole like let's out kill each other for fucking an hour doesn't do it for me. So I'm a battle royale guy because it's like there's consequences, and when there's consequences, people play like a little more strategic, and strategic shit means that like it's more fun for me at least.
Yeah.
And that's the gameplay. I'm sure it's why you guys like Tarkov, right? Because there's consequences. You can't just roll in that bitch and be like, oh, no. Like,
You die, it's all gone.
Yeah.
Like, that's like, did you ever play PUBG?
A little bit, yes.
My favorite way to describe Tarkov to anybody has always been a Tarkov game is like being in your top 10 of PUBG every time, or that final circle, because it's just it's intense from the get-go. One reason I did, because I used to love PUBG. Battle Royales were my shit up until I found Tarkov. That's all I would do is play the fuck out of PUBG. And that was all I played. But that game kind of dropped off, and Call of Duty just felt too fast for me.
If you're acclimated to that style, I can see why. Whereas like for me, Tarkov's way too slow. But then like if I play multiplayer on COD, like I'm over it in like 5 minutes. I'm like, it's just and it's like
it gets boring.
Yeah.
The arena shooter, the drop in, the same round over and over.
Well, they're spawning behind you, and it's like I like tactics. Like I don't know, fucking
That's why I hate Battlefield. The new Battlefield. Thank God you haven't played it. It's fucking trash.
Is it
like
really?
the beta to now is just
not good.
I told Zex the other night where I was like, you guys aren't playing Battlefield anymore. Zex was like, well, I played offline. I was like, that means it's a trash game. If you're not playing it and you're just doing it on your off time.
what is just the gameplay trash? Or is it like,
They added a lot of elements into it. It's not very fun. Like think of if in Warzone, they gave you a grappling hook where you could get on top of any building. They have that in that.
Battlefield's faster.
and
It's kind of like
It's faster.
fast paced.
It's faster paced than Warzone.
Yeah.
it's kind of like it reminds me of Advanced Warfare. Do you remember when Advanced Warfare came out?
Like running on walls and all that shit.
It just felt like they're trying to appeal to an audience that isn't theirs. They want that Call of Duty audience.
What was the Battlefield? I don't know if I played Battlefield. It was 2009. What fucking Battlefield was out there? I remember I played with my brother.
3?
Was it 3? I think it was. I was obsessed with that. My brother and I would play 8
It
hours a day.
it was a modern one.
It's a modern. I flew the
it's
Apache.
probably
My
3.
brother was the gunner, and we just get banned from servers because we were just fucking demolishing C4 buildings and killing everybody inside. That was my jam.
3 was amazing. 4
There
was
was
fucking great.
2009 was Bad Company also, right? Was that around that time?
Yeah, Bad Company's. I think it was 3, and then we played Bad Company.
Bad Company had the destructible buildings too, and that was like what made multiplayer cool. And the single player was amazing on that. The campaign on Bad Company.
And they redid that for the new Battlefield. It's just the new Battlefield is so
2008.
just fucking sucks. I'm so
The
big on
game
video games.
runs beautifully. It looks fucking amazing. Like looking at the game, the terraforming, the destructible terrain, like everything. Like when bombs hit the ground, the ground's making little craters. Like it
Cut
looks
down trees.
fucking great. Yeah, it's fucking awesome until you start like trying to move. You start shooting.
They take more shots than Call of Duty with like 3 plates.
Yeah,
The
no, I
people
saw
take-
that. Yeah, it was just they're so clunky. It's just like
Fluck to kill people.
Dude, I was like, die.
Reload.
It's like- yeah, you were like 10 to 15 rounds to drop a single person. And I was talking to Zach during that. I was like, wait, does the M4 literally take like 10 to 15 shots to drop somebody? And the recoil is
Wild.
asinine on that game, even when you have your build out, because it's like, and it's the little things where it's saving your gun data. So if you build your guns, like let's say, hey, here's how I like my gun design, because you have to build it in game when you're actually in the map. It doesn't save it.
oh really?
So you have
Every
to
time you
rebuild
load
it.
in, you have to rebuild your gun every fucking
It's stupid.
every drop.
And then you have a gun I want to try. I see you like, bah, 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 and then I kill you. I'm like, cool, I'm going to grab his gun. It's bare bones of that gun. It doesn't come
Oh, you don't have to
every
load out.
attachment, everything just disappears.
That's stupid.
It's all those little things. And you're like, how is it 2021 and this is a AAA studio and you're building a trash fucking game
Yeah.
with how much money was spent.
I wasn't gonna buy it, and I definitely won't buy it now.
Halo though. It's apparently fucking awesome and free.
So the new Halo, is it in like chronological order? Is this after the events of the previous Halo, or did they?
The campaign's not out yet still.
No, but it's just
Oh,
multiplayer.
you just get on
They
there and blow
released
people
so
away.
Halo Infinite is the multiplayer for the new Halo.
Yep.
It's like dropping Warzone, even though the new Modern Warfare is out.
I play a lot of Halo. I'm checking.
Yeah.
It looks
And-
so good though.
I'm hearing nothing but amazing. I don't think I've heard a single bad thing.
You like Destiny gunplay, right? And it's the same. It's apparently just as good.
It's faster than old Halo, but not so fast that it's not fun. There is a grappling hook, which I'm a little butthurt about.
But they're doing it in a good way because people are like,
I hate grappling hooks in games. It's because all I can think of in my head when they added it to Battlefield, when it was in the older Call of Duty, when it was in Halo now, all I can think of is going into basic training, right? And you're going down the wall, and like, okay, now you're grappling hook training. And I'm just picturing new idiots trying to learn how to use a grappling hook and just watching him do as he springs and hits a wall. He's like, that guy's dead now.
I still think we should do that video of like if video games are real, because it's the same thing with Call of Duty and the riot shields and like all the and Halo and all that shit. Like
I just want to see if we learn how to use this.
Yeah, no, grappling hooks aren't real. Those exist in movies.
That would be like, so awesome.
They do, but they don't. What? You got a grappling hook in basic?
No, but if that was, if you're like, okay, fucking Private Joe, and he's like, what do I he just hits a tree.
The rappel wall used to be the scary thing.
Private Smith's parents will be very happy for his sacrifice.
Every time it's
death by grappling hook.
Well, I figure it's got like an arm launcher and it straps to your belt. So you're just like, just yeeted across the fucking
straight yeeted. And then you just go and you put it away real quick, you know?
Yeah, and you're just good. You get to the wall, you land, you hang on the ledge, you do a backflip, kick flip, backflip again off of it, and you got your gun. You're ready to go.
So I love just all video games doing like stuff that's actually in basic training. It's like Warzone, they're just like Halo typing, and it's not. They're like cutting parachutes and then going faster. It's like cut.
It's called.
Okay, how do you shoot in the air? You're like cut.
I call my fourth reserve.
That would be funny. It's like video game basic training. You're like, today's course is Halo and shooting from the prone position while you're in the fucking air. And you're like,
this is called the rocket jump. Okay, you jump, shoot.
Yeah.
You got Freddy teaching that class.
Yeah. We've killed almost everyone that's tried this, but we're going to do
It's a good thing we have a low respawn timer on
It's
this.
Half-Life, right?
Yeah.
Fuck, you used to play Half-Life. Play the shit out of that. Engineer, ding, 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 ding. Make the turrets, bro.
Oh, Team Fortress.
Team Fortress. There we go.
Yeah.
That was it. Team
Portals.
Fortress.
Oh,
God, man.
Portals in basic training would be the best.
Try to walk through it, close the
That doesn't work. Okay, let's try something new.
Some private does one on the ceiling and one on the porch. Like,
He's getting more speed. He's like, just hitting terminal velocity.
You have another private though who's got wall behind him. He's just looking at his own ass like.
He just puts it in. He just touched himself. He's just like,
another video game podcast. Yes.
That's where it gets.
Hey, dude, put your dick in this portal. Why? It's just whatever.
And back to unsubscribe.
Yeah.
I totally forgot about Team Fortress. That was the name. Yeah.
Yeah, because they had Team Fortress that was with like CSGO 1.6 in the big orange box.
Yeah.
And they have Team Fortress 2 now that people still play the fuck out of.
Really?
Isn't
What were
that
the
like
characters?
John's
There was
thing?
this spy. That was always fun because you got to pretend you were somebody else and stab him in the
Yeah,
back.
you pretend like you're the enemy. Too.
Yeah. Then the engineer.
It was
Right?
heavy.
Was it heavy?
Heavy's the guy with the big guy with the
big guy with the machine. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, engineer built the
Engineer had the turrets
Who's
because he was
baseball
like the medic and could fix
The
things.
scout was a baseball bat.
Scout.
Scout.
Yeah.
Was
You-
there
you
the
didn't have a baseball bat
flamethrower or
in
the fire
original.
or the red?
There's the pyro.
The pyro.
Pyro,
Yeah.
yes.
And then the guy with the rocket. Who's the guy with the rocket?
Soldier.
Yeah.
And then Demo Man had the grenade launcher.
Yeah, damn, dude, you know what's up with.
I play with John all the time.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I gotta get back.
There's
on that
a-
game.
there
That
was
was
a
a
missing
fun
one.
ass one.
God, I love how nerdy everyone is. It just makes them
Guys, we actually had to give Matt notes before we got on the podcast. He's just making all this up. He doesn't know
Yes.
fuck all about games.
It's true. It's true.
I love Diablo 3 with Master Chief. It's one of my
Oh no.
Grappling hooks and Diablo.
It's like in those games, like I love the barbarian, and also the wizard. Okay, we're on D3. The paladin, crusader, paladin. Okay, one of those.
He's looking at Baddie's Diablo books. over
Yeah,
there.
yeah. And
They're D&D boss. They're D&D's on it.
Close enough.
I have a Diablo strategy guide somewhere.
so let's talk about length versus girth. What's more important?
I love one of my notes.
I may never reach the end of the road, but goddamn, I'll blow out the sides.
Right. It's a tuna can day.
Matt goes with this, and he doesn't know. Literally, in the notes we sent last night was fuck, marry, kill, Baddie, Donut, Eli.
Oh.
You're
Yeah, but you have to answer.
Is he asking? Is he separated from himself?
Yeah.
Is that a real question?
Is that
I literally,
Oh,
you
that
remember,
is-
I text that to the group.
Also, in the comments below, fuck, marry, kill, Baddie, Donut, Eli. You can add Matt too. Get Matt in there. Fuck it.
Get
Somebody's
Matt,
getting
so
left
it's a
out.
4, so that
It's a
makes that
foursome.
person feel really shitty in life.
Yeah, it's me.
Baddie's name's just so
I think I'm gonna. Sorry, I know you too well, so I gotta kill Eli.
Yes!
I'm gonna fuck Baddie and I'm marry Cody.
That's what I would also fuck me and marry Cody.
Well, it's a hard one. I was gonna say I was in on marrying you until I saw the snakes and shit, and I don't do lizards in my fucking
No.
house because you know, like
you always marry Donut.
Yeah.
Motherfucker can cook.
Yeah,
I
when
would've
he can
thought-
cook, and then he'll have like a little emotional crisis, and I'll just pet him and like cuddle with me. And then when I cry, he'll cuddle me. I don't know why that's not even a thing. I'm just coming up with that. Just
It was the lizards, not the poverty
Yeah.
surrounding you
Yeah.
right now.
Okay.
It smells like 1970s here.
Yeah, this carpet's more than 10 years old. I live in this fucking house. I'm just kidding.
Your fucking table sharp.
Poor tables.
This is a really nice table.
Yeah, that's the word for it.
But like, well, okay, well,
I got it with Donut.
I don't want to say more of
I
a
just got killed.
more of like a weekend getaway together because I want to get like tattoos together
Oh my
and
God, please. Let's go.
sorry, I was texting Will or tattooers, right? Or all
Yeah, what are you getting tattooed today? Maybe.
Oh yeah.
tomorrow. He said I think he's tired. His shoulders were messing with him, so he was like, "How does brunch sound?" And tattoos, and I said, "Yes,
Sounds
sir."
awful.
Sounds like a Christmas miracle right after Thanksgiving.
I hate tattoos so much.
Okay, what else you got for me? Come on, I want a question. Hit me hard here, Cody.
Fucking.
You're super talkative on this podcast.
I know
Okay, you're the go.
I don't know.
No, you got this. Is fucking pressure's on.
Oh no. I don't know, dude. I don't know. You're putting me on the spot right now. I'm not good at this.
I
shit.
didn't.
I
He
flow
did.
with it.
Okay, flow harder.
I don't, okay.
Flow, period. Flow like a period.
I'm not having a heavy flow right
You
now.
gotta just look at Matt's eyes and tell him what your next question is. I love anything in the world. Just literally anything in the world you could do.
What got you into gaming? What started?
We talked.
Matt?
We
No, we
literally that
didn't.
was the first.
We talked about Diablo,
Yeah.
and that was it. That was your intro to gaming.
He
It wasn't
literally
something on
started
Nintendo 64.
Matt's first thing, and he said, and I quote, "Oh, it was Tribes that got me into
Oh,
gaming."
he did say stripes. I forgot. I already.
Well, his first game. So that's one of the truths in the
You're dead. Shut the fuck up. Dead people can't talk.
I know he's.
No, I
fucking
used
you.
so I
got it.
I think it was like when computers like first started like being relevant, right?
But was
like,
it PC or console? Did you?
PC, never console. So
Okay,
I started. So my dad had an Atari. The first game I ever played, I forget it, but it was his.
your father using an Atari right now. Some
Some
Pong shit?
No, it was like a no, it wasn't Pong. It was the other one. It was like what are those things? A seesaw fucking thing. It was like bong bong, and every time you mess it, go and make a shit sound. It was on Atari. So I remember. And my dad got into video games. He got a Nintendo and then a Super Nintendo. So we used to play Sonic back in the day. You're bringing back fucking memories I didn't know I had.
Sonic is amazing.
Yeah.
Oh,
That was on Sega though.
Was it Sega?
Yeah, Sega was Sonic.
Okay.
Mario's Nintendo. Yeah.
Okay, I don't remember. I was like fucking 6 at the time. It was like I thought my dad was the richest person ever because he had this and he would never let us fucking play.
Look at my console.
No,
Child.
Sega. I thought no, it was
Christmas, he opens in front of all the kids. He's like, "I got a Sega from Santa. That's crazy,
Yeah.
kids."
Well, so we didn't have any TVs in the house. There was one TV that was in my dad's bedroom, and then if there was a console, I had to go to the TV. And you don't walk him like my dad, who was a sheriff for 12 years, Marine guy. Like you just don't walk in that you don't go into the master bedroom. And
No,
this motherfucker's not home.
that's
'Cause
off limits.
God forbid he comes in and sees some breadcrumbs in his fucking bed. Like Matt's getting his ass whooped. No, I don't mean that bad way, but like, we had a Super Nintendo and a couple of those things, and we finally got a computer, I think when I was like 12, 13, 14, but then I had to share it with my brothers. 56K modem, the whole AOL H6 location kind of vibe.
Dell.
I don't remember, probably.
Yeah.
Probably.
That was my first one. Dell was huge back then.
Well, it wasn't Adele because it didn't have the voice like her. Dad joke for the day. But God, that hurt. Sorry.
I'm so upset right now.
Dell Compact Sorry.
I had an HP
But I used to. You
compact
guys remember
Sorry.
Flash? You ever fuck with Flash? Like,
Oh my god!
yeah, I used to animate. So like,
Yes,
remember Stick Death?
Newgrounds.
Yeah.
Newgrounds and Stick Death.
Okay. Yeah. So Stick Death was like my thing in high school, and I was like, I really want to recreate that, and that's what we did. We do stick animations, and that's what I built. Like fucking super nerd as a kid. So, and that kind of got me into the computer world, and like then we started talking. We used to call before fucking,
Macro Flash.
Yeah.
Macromedia.
Macromedia. There it is.
Macromedia Flash.
Because it was before.
And they had a couple other programs.
Macromedia, Photoshop. It was all those.
It was
Yeah,
before.
yeah.
It was different than Adobe.
Oh, Adobe. Yeah, it was a different.
That's what it was. It was
I
Macromedia.
forgot about that.
Mhm.
And that was the hard part. I remember when we first got 2 different landlines where I could talk on the phone and fucking play on the game and talk. And like, that's all we do. Cause these fucking spoiled ass kids with their Discord servers and stuff. And I'm trying to remember, I remember, well, I have a Discord server too, but I'm saying,
What was it?
back in the day, you had to have your phone and it was like the landline. And if you were like lucky enough to have 2 lines, but we couldn't half the time speak on the phone and the computer because it was the same fucking line. And yeah. Old memories.
What was before Discord?
TeamSpeak.
TeamSpeak. Yeah.
No,
TeamSpeak and before that,
Ventrilo.
Ventrilo. Fuck. Dude, this is a blast from the past. Ventrilo. Holy shit.
Yeah, TeamSpeak and Ven.
Yeah.
Vent was back. That's when I played World
Invent.
of Warcraft.
Yeah. It's like, what's your vent?
Yes, because EverQuest was before that, so I was just very fast at typing. Like, what fast? Very fast at typing. Very fast.
You need some more whiskey.
Yeah,
That's
that's
what I
gonna,
watched.
this is fucking go just downhill right now. Are you gonna join me?
Sure, why not? I'm not a pussy.
Baddie? Donut?
Yes.
This is the. This is. I was gonna say this is the first time we've ever gotten drunk on our podcast, but
Usually we're drunk before our podcast.
you should really have to wear that tonight.
I was going to
Baddie when he passed out on his street.
Have you heard the story?
No, but please.
Oh my god! So,
Wait, Baddie?
oh yeah, let's do
I mean,
it.
I
Shots real
have,
quick.
but for sake of media.
Okay,
We have to explain this
I never
amazing
explained it on the
t-shirt.
podcast. Anyway.
Yeah,
No.
fuck yeah, hit it.
Let's do it.
I mean, that's a really cool shirt. I kind of want that.
right.
Okay, hold on. Before you tell your story, I just need to know if you guys are in.
I'm in.
We're gonna do something.
Yeah, I'm in.
Who's still my White Claws? Okay. All right.
Can I get a clip of Matt asking who won his White Claw?
Wait, hold on. I have a really fun game, and you guys are gonna be okay with this.
Okay.
I'm gonna pick. Well, actually, Cody, pick one person at this table. Okay. Baddie, pick one person at this table.
Matt.
Okay, me, pick one person at this table.
Done.
So, I got Eli then.
Okay.
So, our goal is you have 1 month to create a T-shirt of your liking of your said picked person. So, just because this is like very, like,
Oh, this is a good game.
motivational and inspirational. So, like, you picked Cody, right?
Yeah.
So
No,
you
I
have,
picked you. Cody
Oh.
picked me.
wait, what?
I pick Cody.
Yeah,
okay.
You pick me.
So you have to make me a shirt. You have to make Baddie a shirt.
I have to make him a shirt.
Yes, and I have to make you a shirt. So,
Oh,
but it's gotta be like in a style like this, but nothing like too offensive. Something where you can walk around, right? And that'd be fucking super funny. It's gotta pull in ties of the person's characteristics, but then also hopefully be funny. And then what we do is we come back in a month, we do a show or whatever, and we have a voter off of who made the fucking best shirt. May the best man win.
Deal.
You guys in?
100%.
Fucking deal.
Matt, has anyone ever drawn you as a sexy, hot lady?
No.
Okay.
Fuck. Fuck.
I don't like where this is going already.
I was just gonna put.
I mean, you're easy. I got his. I don't know.
I was gonna.
But we gotta do it in like caricature. Like you can't just do like, you know.
Oh no, don't worry.
Okay.
Matt, why am I mowing a rice field?
Oh no.
That's the direction I want to go. There's sushi, there's burritos.
It's a hat and then the drunk on poncho.
Yeah.
It's a sombrero on top of it. So it'll be fine.
All right, hit me with a drunk story.
All right, so for everyone who's listening, Donut is wearing a shirt that's a partied out Baddie shirt, and it's me passed out drunk on my porch. So I used to do streams at my old house in Vermont because I had great service in my yard where I'd grill. I just grill outside and drink and bullshit for a couple hours. I don't remember what happened, but I went out on my
An
porch.
entire bottle of Jamie.
I have a mug that's like a huge ass mug, and it's like 3 pours of a bottle of Jameson and the bottle's gone. And I drank the entire bottle of Jameson in like 45 minutes. So, as you can assume, I may have been slightly intoxicated.
Yeah.
And I had finished grilling. I was drinking White Claws. The bottle of jam was gone. And as I'm sitting on my porch hammered, a moth that is like one of these giant moths just flew and landed on my goddamn head like a Cinderella. I was a Disney princess for a minute. And this moth just walked around my head, just hung out on my head for like 45 minutes before it went and landed on the bug light I had on my porch to kill all the mosquitoes. And just sat there as all of its friends came and just got annihilated because it was too big for the bug light.
Okay, yeah,
So
it didn't get through the grate, yeah.
So all of its friends were dying and being murdered in front of me. Just sat. We named him Jeremy. And then I passed out. I was like, all right, guys, I'm going to take a nap. Like live on stream. And then I just curled out and I slept for like 4 hours.
Did you wake up and were like, oh my God, I'm
No, I was hammered drunk. So my moderators were freaking out because they didn't know what to do because you're not really supposed to pass out drunk on stream.
Yeah, that's not really like, yeah.
It's not kosher.
It's not kosher.
It's not
sleep on stream.
You're allowed to sleep on stream, and that's the only reason I never got in trouble, I think, is because I said, I'm just going to take a nap real quick. And they were
right, you just didn't be like, oh,
yeah, like that. And so my mods called Cody, they called Kings, all my friends are like, you guys need to call Baddie and wake him up. He's sleeping.
That's hilarious, dude.
And then I just kind of, like 4 hours later, just kind of stood up, looked at my phone, all the missed calls, went, nah, threw my phone and just walked inside. Left the stream running. And because I had that, like the property, like the 20 acres, the camera was like overlooking the mountains with the sunrise.
So it looked like really pretty.
It was
like, oh, Baddie's doing a landscape for us.
Baddie's doing a time lapse. This is beautiful.
Yeah.
Just me fast forward him like moving around.
Like 10 a.m. rolled around the next morning. I woke up in my own bed going, how the fuck did I get in my bed? Did I shut the stream off? I'm looking
Where's
for
my phone?
I couldn't find my phone. I ran down to my PC, opened my stream, I saw it was still up. I was just, like, I walked outside, it just hung over like, ooh, in my boxers, slammed the laptop shut and just went back inside. So there's like a freeze frame of me like, ooh, in my boxers.
Last one's like this. Yeah, that's solid.
So that shirt was made of it.
Who made that?
His name's Dubs. He's one of the artists that does a lot of my merch.
That's fucking solid artwork.
He's a fucking. He does awesome cartoon shit like this. I love the dude.
Drooling Baddie, White Claws in the background, just really filling that negative space.
Jeremy.
That's Jeremy. That's why I got that's why I got the big moth tattoo on my leg. It's got a little J next to it. I got a big moth.
I mean, Jeremy's dead now. You know.
Yeah,
that.
100%.
How you coping with that?
Yeah, I mean, all I know is in Jeremy's family, his grandkids and grandkids and grandkids, they talk about that night of the giant ginger monster.
The giant man.
I heard Jeremy, our great uncle, landed on the ginger's head and hung out for 45 minutes. I don't know why master English, but they are.
They talk about if you're real because you live here.
Oh no, he was
fake. He never existed.
They fly by the children.
Yeah.
And they don't see you. Like, he was right there. They're just waiting.
Creature doesn't exist in Vermont anymore.
You're the Loch Ness monster.
I am in moth lore. I'm the aliens. That's me.
Yeah,
You're canon now.
And they're wiki.
When they start building pyramids and shit, I'm the god Ra to the moths.
that's funny.
Yeah, super funny.
You got fucking shit right. It's like any mana stream. Both times I blacked out. I just wake up in my bed.
Both times.
Oh no. What did I do?
Oh no.
Well, that was like the charity stream. I was like, man, I'm surprised someone didn't leave their fucking stream on there like Eli did for 45 minutes when he walked out. I was like, yep, knew it.
Everyone's like, turn off Eli's stream. I'm like, nah, I'm just gonna let it run.
And I came back and it was still a bunch of people. I was like, we good.
Did you just go right back into it?
Yeah.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah,
Nice.
we were on there. I just gotten off, so I sat there and talked to people for a long time.
And then after you dipped, I hung out because I was in that corner anyways. So I had my camera, then I had your camera. I'm like, hey, Eli's stream, he still hates you. And I'd go back to whatever I was doing.
Nah, shout out to you guys, man. Thank you so much. You guys put that together. And Eli, shout out to you and Baddie for the help. And you guys raised a fuck ton of money. And Baddie gets the assembly credit, and Baddie gets the top earner credit. So thank you guys so much. Great cause. Like, super thanks. Fucking awesome, man.
Fucking $250,000. Each year,
you're all terrible people still, though.
Absolutely.
Just so you know.
100%.
Including me.
Yes.
Like, you know,
I know.
we only do charity. We only do charity things because we, you know.
You gotta
Welcome to the fucking show, bro. Welcome to the show.
Oh no.
Twitter.
That's right. I've been in a proxy war with Twitter for like fucking years now, so it's just fine, you know. They don't like facts. They don't like honesty. They just want to discredit you.
They don't like you.
Oh yeah.
It's
I'm
you.
not very liked on Twitter.
No.
But I feel like I'm a decently likable guy, and it's kind of frustrating. So like, man, I try to be like a sweetheart, but apparently I just need to be more of an asshole because people like assholes.
That's what it is. They do not like.
I mean, I eat a lot of ass, and they say you are what you eat, and I'm not an asshole, so I'm trying to work on that. So
Yeah.
maybe I can use your butthole. buddy.
you
More
can
ass.
eat my ass anytime.
No,
It's
tastes like
beard.
tastes like
There's a second beard. It's
Yeah.
ginger.
Brillo
Vinegar
pad.
and Taco Bell.
I don't like.
It's like disappointment White Claw. and
I feel like your asshole would taste like Ed Sheeran.
Poor Ed Sheeran. This dude doesn't. You know, because he listens to our podcast, obviously. He's gonna be just sitting there driving. Oh, what do you mean? It tastes like. I seen fire.
When you raise no words like you used to, oh, cause I'm coming.
Now, what's it like being on Drinking Bros 2?
I like
The
it.
sequel.
I like it. It's fun. It's fun. It's great. It's
But
wonderful.
video games, quote unquote.
This is our video game podcast, guys.
Whoa! What? No, we can't talk about life and stuff.
Yeah, talk about like no.
I'll get tipsy and go for another hour, dude.
Go
I'm fucking-
rant. Like I'm
I get
all
no
about
rant.
the
Tell me
Twitter
why
stuff.
you don't actually like Eli.
Why I don't like you?
Wow, I was just gonna make a joke.
He's
And now
he's a pretty likable guy. We've been homies for a long time.
How long have you guys actually known each other?
2014.
yeah,
I was
15?
14.
14.
No, you weren't.
24. I forgot a 10 there.
Yeah, you
It's
forgot.
fine.
Yeah.
Baddie's really bad at math.
Yeah.
This is why he
Wow.
streams.
He had a
everybody.
stroke.
That just falls over sometimes.
And just like his body, he doesn't exercise his brain.
Nope. I don't. I hang out with you guys.
Cody's like, dear God.
Don't put that on me. Y'all motherfuckers slept until like 12. I was up at 7 and I drank yesterday. Got a fucking CrossFit working out. Shout out to Derek White. Thank you for the program.
Oh,
It's
is
awesome.
that White is doing your?
Yeah, it's awful.
When do you get your
I
face
hate him.
tattoos?
I love him. Well, I love him, but I hate him because he fucks me up. But what am I? What?
When are you getting your face tattoos?
No. I will leave that to Mr. White. No, Derek was super, super cool. Him and his coach are like, I keep trying to pay him and he won't let me, but like they're every week handwriting programming for me. It's awful.
That man enjoys exercise. It's terrifying.
Dude, Derek's awesome, man. Like, have you ever met Derek either?
I never met him, but I
He
follow
looks
him.
right now. He looks so happy.
Yeah,
I will just
fuck me.
shout out to Derek. He looks fucking phenomenal right now. I was like,
Yeah.
you piece of shit. You look so healthy.
You look so happy.
No.
Fuck you.
Let's actually fuck Derek White because I tore my bicep.
Yep.
Oh, 6 months later, this fucking shithead tears his bicep. And then like 3 months later, he's like fucking deadlifting. And I'm like, I thought he tore his bicep. And he's like, he bounced back. Like he probably took it more serious than me or whatever. But I was like, motherfucker, like got his arm back before I did. And I tore it 6 months before he fucking did. But he sent me the video. He's straight deadlifting and you see just pop and roll all the way up. It's like, I can show you guys.
I
It's
wanna see
nasty,
it.
but if you guys don't know who we're talking about, Derek White, a good friend of ours, Army combat veteran, shot in the leg, knee,
He's missing a leg.
above the knee, amputee, fucking fitness guru. The guy is amazing. And he's got face tats, like straight up. Just went for it.
Got like a couple face tats.
I gotta bring him down. You guys gotta meet him. He's been a friend for years.
Yeah, he seems like a cool guy.
he's cool.
Where's he at?
He is in
St.
Nevada, or he went to St. Louis back, right? I think he's back in St. Louis
Yeah, now he's back in San
because he was in Nevada. He goes between. I think he's.
I mean, I'm close to getting face tats at this point. I got the back of the head, the neck. I mean,
I'm getting my hand done tomorrow.
Matt's got his hand done. Is your finger tattooed? Or you have one hairy finger.
No, that's just that's old. I've had 6 laser removal on there. It just does not.
It's holding on.
I'm trying to. It's just like my past. The X doesn't want to go away.
We call those mistakes.
I don't have any of
Yeah,
those.
I don't. It was a good memory.
I like we all can just take a sip at that one.
I'm not even tripping. Like, actually, still have like an amicable relationship with this person.
See, that's
She
positive.
got 2 kids now. She married, and like we, I haven't talked to her, but we had our dog together. And then when Bremy died, called her and told her about it, and she was apologetic and was like, I hope you know are okay. I was like, oh my God, we're adults. So yeah, it's been nice. Like, it's nice to like get, it takes years and years to get there. Well, I have another ex, that's not the case, but once you get to that point, it's actually nice because you're like, I fucking don't wish any ill on you or your family. Like, I hope you don't wish it on me. Like, why can't we just like, it didn't work out. Like, I know I'm a crazy person. I'm a pretty hard guy to date. Like, I'm a fucking wild man, right? But
I can't wait to find out.
Oh, Daddy.
See, I like to realize stuff. That's weird.
what else you guys got? I'm right tipsy, so you can get some answers out of me. Want anything?
Matt, when do you want to play Dungeons and Dragons?
Anytime you want.
I like to realize stuff. When we played
Anytime you want.
D&D though, everyone wants to see all of us do D&D.
I know.
There's like
I'm in.
100% fucking fact on that. No one's gonna be like, no on this.
So
I need an entire day with all of you. One
weird
day.
thing. If I play D&D, do I have to open up a 4chan and Reddit account? Like, is that a part of being a fucking?
No.
Okay, I can just play D&D.
You don't need to be woke, Matt.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I'm already super
wait.
woke. I'm fucking soup woke.
You just have to put it.
I need like 8 to 10 hours though.
Fuck.
Yeah, because I need to sit down and teach you one day. I need to sit down and teach you and
Wax on,
create
wax
characters. Yeah, we got to Mr. Miyagi this shit.
Okay, I'm in.
You got to learn how to build a character, how to make a character for you all because you're all stupid except for Cody.
Thank you.
You're an idiot, Eli. Fuck off.
I created a dark elf that actually fit in the world.
No, it didn't.
The lore.
No, it didn't.
I had the exact science to that shit, and that's what you hated. Because I knew where they were raised, why they had that dialect, and why it came off, and Baddie fucking hated it. This is my shit.
It's actually pretty fucking. Your character that you created is a redneck drow.
You stop it. You stop it.
Because I know what Baddie hates, so I was like, drow is this.
So drow are a type of elf that live underground, and they're normally very angry and just like edgelord evil, not good. But Eli decided to make like a redneck.
Because there's a Blumpkin community in the...
A Blumpkin?
That's what is actually referred to.
A Blumpkin.
Yes, Blumpkin. No, Bumpkin.
Thank you. Thank you.
Poopy blowjobs.
Very.
Poopy blowjobs.
Just wanted to make sure you corrected yourself real quick.
Bumpkin community in the world that is
Half of halflings, I believe.
Yes.
Yep.
halflings. Yeah.
Mhm.
So it was like, okay.
So tiny people.
And you had original Dritz was, good at feeling good. But Dritz was raised by a dwarven community.
Mhm.
And as a dark elf, he was raised in a dwarven community, became a hero in Fenrir, fucking whatever.
I think he has a little tips here.
Yeah, just a smidge. But it doesn't matter.
This is so
I know. I'm like, But I just did the exact same thing for our D&D campaign, and it worked.
It did not work. I hate
Baddie
it.
fucking hated it.
I wanted to kill your character so
I
bad.
didn't break character.
I don't know how D&D works, so
It's like playing fucking Diablo, but you're literally
you're the person. Yeah,
You're the
I mean,
person.
I know the general outlines of
You
it.
can
I
be
just-
a British character. It's not an actual character, but
You can pretend to be Danny Worsnops
Oh, really?
the entire time.
Yeah, Danny
Do
Battle.
I get his voice? Because
You
that'd be
can.
pretty sweet.
You already you're not like quite there, but like you kind of got a decent voice.
If
so, like,
you ever compare my voice to Danny Worsnops, you will never be my friend again. That man has the voice of a motherfucking angel that is in a cathedral created
Leave
religion.
me
So
alone.
don't even say no, not even close. God bless his voice.
Oh, he fangirled over Danny when he met him.
Dude, who doesn't? I mean,
thank you, Matt.
I mean, you can't like. So I learned my lesson. So I learned my lesson. I learned my fucking lesson. I was in Florida. My wife flies out to see me. We were doing some work out there. It was a TV show for whatever the fuck, doesn't matter. Irrelevant to the story. Danny lives in Florida, and Danny's like, okay, I'll come down and hang out with you guys. I'm like, cool. My wife's there. My wife's favorite song is Simple Man. Not Leonard Skinner version, but the fucking other. Yes. Okay, sure. Whatever, the rock band that did it, right? And so I'm like playing it. I was like, oh, Danny, you know the song? Like, he starts singing, and my wife is like as loyal as they come, but I saw the. I saw the tush move, and then she looked at me and she was like, she's like trying to be the best wife ever. She's like, eye contact with the husband, eye contact with the husband, and I'm like, I fucked up. I had Danny Worsnops sing my wife's favorite fucking song, and he's like, "Be a simple And I'm like even playing guitar, like, oh yeah, it's just simple. I'll show Baddie what I did. Danny, I showed Baddie what I did with the Shure 7B. So like, I learned my lesson. That guy's got it's unreal. Like, I don't think it translates as well to music. Like, he has such a. I'm not discrediting. I love his music. I love AAs, everything. But when you sit in a fucking room, acoustic, and see the raw talent, you're like,
that's what did it for me. Like, I've been a fan of Asking Alexandria for years. And I saw that at Warped Tour back when I was young. And then Eli's like, yo, Danny's gonna come hang out here. I'm like,
you freaked the fuck.
I lost my shit. And then we all had the stream at Eli's house. And Danny was there, and he was just singing Thunderstruck by AC/DC with no background sound. And AC/DC is probably my favorite band of all time. So now I have one of my favorite singers singing one of my favorite bands. And I was just like,
you were thunderstruck.
Dude, I think I sat there like this.
Yeah, I looked over and see that.
Called me out in front of like a couple hundred people, just like.
I look over and I just see Baddie's like, Baddie, stop! Like literally right
there. Because it was just him singing acoustically, no background anything.
There's a difference, right?
There
like,
is.
Like when people will be like, "Oh, Matt, you can sing okay." I'm like, "Yes, I also have amazing producers that make my voice sound good." But when you hear a guy with raw talent like that, there's just eons of
just
bitterness, and that's a real word, don't it? It's
bitterness. Look it up in the dictionary.
Look at the fucking dictionary.
There was one day when Marissa Lauren was playing piano, and then I was like, "Oh, that's great!" And then you played piano, and then she outdid you, and then Danny replied to that and sang "The Wheels on the Bus Go Round and Round," and I was just like,
on the bus. And
he was
like,
on the piano playing "The Wheels on the Bus," doing his Danny voice, and I was like, "God, I want that man's cum in me."
He was just hitting it every.
Like, it's not just he can play guitar, he can play piano, he can sing. He's just such a multi-talented.
You do a half
amazing.
Well, it's weird. Like, I don't know.
You happy?
Okay.
Would you attest to this? I don't know because I'm just a fangirl of music, and so are you. We're just having two conversations in the podcast. We'll make it work though. I don't know if that's the reason, but like I see other people like pro sports players, right? Like they like a Tom Brady. Like if I was around Tom Brady, like I wouldn't even be like whatever. I'm like, yeah, you throw balls well, like whatever to you. Like you're the GOAT, like awesome. You're playing in your 40s, great. But there's something about musicians, specifically like a Danny guy, and I know we're like fucking someone's gonna make a meme about me sucking this dude's dick. But like you gotta listen, you gotta listen to him in real life. And the fact that we got to do the Memorial Day song with him was like, it didn't like go as big. I don't care, but like I know people that are like, it's my favorite song ever. So I'm like. I grew up same as you listening to that guy. And that's the coolest part about being in like social media and having a business is the opportunity to work with like legendary epic people. Like I was a fan of Cody's and like we get to hang out with him now. Like it's fun, great. Like it's fun, cool, right? Like it's awesome.
Cody wanted to be a janitor for BFC.
I did. That's a true story. I don't know if I've ever talked about that on here.
No, that's actually that's a good that's a good story. Because I knew Cody before he was like 20,000.
Yeah. Eli and I got talking, I don't know, on Instagram one day.
Like, yeah, it was like 20,000.
Before you came over here pretty early too. I mean, I don't respond to anybody, but I was like, yeah, it's fucking.
That's mine, man.
Yeah, I was like.
No, I just opened this one, dude. Mega.
That's yours.
Yours is right here.
Oh, it's Cody's.
Okay. I had 1 or 2 drinks.
He goes, that's mine. I'm like, yours is right here.
Your boy's sober. Stop it.
Your girl will drive you home. You'll be like,
I can't wait to all cuddle me in my bed tonight.
Oh, man.
We're all sleeping here.
Yeah.
So what, Cody, your first interaction with Black Rifle was?
It was like 2015, and I just saw some of your guys' videos, and I was super, super psyched about it. I was like, this is fucking cool, veterans making funny shit, because there wasn't a lot of that back then. And I sent a couple emails. It was like, can I come work for you guys? Like, here's my resume. I'll even sweep the fucking floors. Like, I just want to be a part of this family. And no one ever replied, and I'm really fucking happy.
So I didn't want to bring this up on the show, but I saw those, and I was like, this guy's going to be a popular mustache one day.
Popular mustache!
And I want him to be a peacock and fly. You know, and so if I can get some of the royalties from your YouTube channel.
I remember this talk.
Matt
came to me, he's like, this dude's going to flourish.
He's going to find a cat, he's going to flourish.
I want to know who read Cody's emails and was like, nah.
They were like, oh, that's sweet.
Really nice.
Aww.
We have a lot of veterans sending the same shit. You fucking asshole.
I'm the worst with that because I think because I started my YouTube channel earlier, like I got those messages and then like Jared, God bless him, he is the guy that like wants to respond to everybody, and literally all the interfacing I've done in my life is because of Jared Taylor. Like that guy's fucking crazy with it. He like wants to interact and probe everybody in a business sense, not like a dick sense.
No, both senses.
Both senses.
Both senses.
But
It's fine.
he's a reason that like I met a lot of people like Eli. Like literally everybody I like in their circle is because Jared put that connectivity together.
Jared connected you with
Yeah.
Eli?
I've known Jared since 2000. He reached out in 2010.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
I didn't know
Because
that.
he was communicating with them. Him and Gallagher had done a video for us back in the day. And then I met Eli, I think during Range 15. I met you before because we did a podcast with Freddie. You were there, and then Range 15, whatever. It was
You guys met for Range 15, basically.
well, he was in Range 15.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
He has the best character in Range 15.
Yeah, him and you and
Clint.
Clint. God, I love
They scream. Yeah.
all those corridor
Yeah.
guys. Those are awesome,
Oh.
man. What a
I didn't realize. I thought you guys had a connection long before Range 15. I didn't realize
It was
that.
like
It was,
right
well,
before.
we knew each other before, but we hadn't connected, and so like
Yeah.
Jared brought him out just to hang out, and then he was like, I like tattoos, fighting, and fucking whiskey, and I was like, okay. The same thing happened. Derek White, for instance, Jared brought him out too, and then Derek's like, you like to lift and drink? I'm like, yeah. So it's just like very similar.
that's
type.
that's
Yeah.
literally like how me and Eli met. They're like, hey, you guys were both in the infantry and you have tattoos. You guys want to hang out?
Yeah.
Together.
Yeah.
We played games twice, and it was like, you want to make out?
Because we did the Conor McGregor fight. Who did he fight?
It was with Ross Patterson, I think,
Yeah.
at the bar that we shot Range 15 at.
It was
We hung out.
Weed Smoker. Why can't I remember his name?
Weed
Diaz?
smoker.
Diaz.
Yeah, it was Diaz too. No, or one. I don't
It
fucking
might have been
remember.
one.
Yeah.
But
I just remember Ross because he was a simp. He was like, Conor McGregor. And I'm like, you don't even watch fights, bitch.
I don't.
but I remember that was like the first time drinking. Then we did when we all moved to Utah.
Yeah.
We hung out at the bar, and that's when it was just like one-on-one. And we were just
Yeah.
like, write ideas really quick. And we
Yeah.
just kept fucking
Back and forth.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I was like, oh, okay.
Good times.
Let's keep this going.
so what happened? Where'd the good go now that you guys suck?
In what way?
Yeah, it went away.
In what way do we
You
suck?
used it up. You used up all the-
Economically, because we can position ourselves anyway in this conversation to make you feel like a piece of shit.
I'm already a piece of shit.
Yeah.
You can't make it feel worse.
We don't
Look
track for your statements because I really like you. I was just curious if you wanted to fucking storm the beaches of Texas, because if that happens, you're gonna lose China.
Am I China? How did I become China?
This is
Fuck.
like the beaches
Shit.
of South Central.
Eli,
I
touch the
never really
ceiling.
know. That's not true. He has a really nice house.
Eli, touch the ceiling.
Matt, touch the ceiling. You can.
Yeah, I
Watch.
Watch, you can just stand there. Eli, touch the ceiling.
I'm like this close.
What I'm hearing is you're not quite there.
Okay.
That's all I got. That's my only. Eli can't touch my ceilings. That's
Man,
it.
see, I feel like this reminds me of like old drinking bros, where it's just you literally get fucked up with your friends and talking to a microphone, and somehow people listen. It's insane with the audience.
We just want to hang out. Like this is just another excuse to hang out with your friends and talk
That's-
about what made you.
Literally, why I love drinking bros back in the day was we wanted to hang out, and it was the best excuse business wise for all like the wives and the girlfriends. Like we have to do the podcast.
No, I got.
Fine. And we're like, fuck it up! And then it started like, get like ad revenue. And you're like, hey, I'm bringing $500 home a month, and like, your girl can't say shit to that because you're like, buy you like $80 flowers.
Let's
I gotta
go.
do this
Girl.
podcast, dude.
We're going to Chili's.
I forgot the Drinking Bros. One of the first one I was sitting in the background, and you thought I drank a whole bottle of.
Oh, whiskey because you put tea in it or whatever. Was
Yeah.
that? Yeah, I remember that.
You put tea?
I switched it out before their podcast. So I was like, oh, I'll just play a prank on them. I think Jared knew, and I was like, I put a little bit of Coca-Cola in water. So it looked exactly like Ledslinger's whiskey. And I just fucking pounded the whole thing. And Matt's face was like,
Why?
What?
he was like, Eli's gonna die.
Well, I didn't know.
Call the
at time.
hospital.
And back in the day, like people turned up.
Yeah,
I guess
oh,
the
yeah.
street term for it. But like they,
The street.
like, the kid term, like whatever.
The kids are saying
say.
you got turned.
You got turned up.
Turned
down
in.
for what? But no, people used to go fucking crazy at Jared's house in El Paso, man. And I saw some people, like, we had crazy story. We had a dude fucking drink so much. He tried to drive home on his motorcycle. And I had to like fucking nearly fight this guy. And I was like, you're going to fucking die. He's trying to get on his bike and he's falling over. And I'm like, to the point where we just pushed him on the grass, pulled his phone out, called his girlfriend, because his girlfriend in his fucking phone, thank God. She comes and picks him up. He says we drugged him the next morning on Facebook. And I'm like, no, you drank a half bottle. So when I saw Eli chugging that, and I didn't know him that well, I was like, oh God, it's round two, a fucking crazy person that's gonna like try to drive home after a bottle of whiskey, and I'm gonna like fucking shoot a goddamn, tranquilizer in his neck so he doesn't kill himself.
Better roofie this guy.
Yeah,
or-
seriously.
And then 40 minutes in, it's like, man, he's handling his alcohol very well.
Yeah.
I'm just like, okay, let's do cameras.
That was during drunken debriefs.
Yes,
Yeah.
that was Drunken Debriefs.
Yeah, I love Drunken Debriefs. Those videos
Solid.
are some of my favorite.
It was a really good series. I think Eli should do more of them.
You know what? It'd be crazy if Eli did more of them.
That would be crazy. Use your friend stories.
Yeah,
It's weird. There's a
I
bunch
don't
of
have
friends of yours that are vets.
Baddie, what? Vets? Okay.
You don't even have.
Am I not a vet now?
What if you just?
I got
Eli, am I not a
person.
vet now?
I got one vet friend at this table.
Hey, Cody, whatever. Our own podcast. about this too.
I'm a fucking guest, dude. Fuck off. I'm a fucking guest. I didn't do anything. I'm sitting here drinking your cat piss water, trying to be somewhat of a fucking decent addition to this goddamn unsubscribed podcast.
Unsubscribe right now, guys.
Yeah, it would honestly help.
Oh no.
This is definitely just like a
I mean, I
worse
remember
drinking
this. This is kind of professional, but
This is what we just drink at this point and just
fucking
talk
awful.
about video. Oh, yeah,
White Claws are
White
fucking
Claws.
awful, dude.
They're not that bad.
Hydrating while you.
It's
I mean,
water.
I did make a White Claw song that we didn't publish on time, and I'm very sad about that because it probably could have been number one.
Oh my god, that's right. I forgot you
Dude,
shared that
that's
all
so
time.
so
Why
good.
did you never publish it?
We were waiting to do a music video for it, and then
Yeah.
just Tim's schedule was busy and ours, and like I don't know, it just kind of like one of those things. Like it was a
On the
novel-
back burner.
yeah, novelty project, and it just didn't come to fruition.
That's
but the
so
song's done. I just want to upload it. I think the world needs to hear White Claw Weekend, but
We have
one
to.
day.
I don't. We should do that for Christmas time. It's
What?
not a Christmas song, but we can make it.
I mean,
What's
any
up-
song about
what's-
alcohol is a Christmas song.
I'll make you guys a song. I've been itching to get back in my studio. So what should we make a song about?
Michael.
That's already done. That's already done.
Donut and Twitter.
You? I already did.
No.
No, we don't have a music video for White Claw Weekend.
That's what we have.
When are we gonna make a music video for White Claw Weekend?
Well, you gonna be in my emo video? I already asked you to be in my bassist.
I'm already going.
Yeah.
to.
Can we dye your hair black?
I will absolutely dye my hair black for it. 1000%.
You can just wear a wig.
No. He said he would.
Oh
Bad,
my God,
don't
yeah.
Fucking look at that.
Oh my
Yes.
God.
It's like a fucking.
Yes.
Do you got some good headbang skills? I feel
Oh
like
my,
you would.
it'll absolutely.
Do
Okay.
it for the people.
No, fuck them. They haven't earned it yet.
We're at 25,000 subs.
Yeah, that's it.
Unsubscribe.
Oh yeah, 25,000 subs.
26,500.
27. Whatever. Fuck you all.
We're trying to get Donut's third play button.
That would be my 6th play button.
How many play buttons do you have?
5 play buttons.
What?
He just Cody hasn't talked. He's just like humble brag. So all the play buttons.
What?
Here,
No,
here's
no,
look.
honestly,
Yeah,
though.
look at your hand and every finger's a play button. That's
What other
fine.
play buttons do you have?
100.
1 million main channel, 100,000 main channel, gaming channel, vlog channel. Did I say gaming channel?
Yep.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's 4.
Raw Police channel.
I didn't know you had another channel.
Yeah.
Wait, you have a random channel?
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
just
Raw
don't tell
Police.
us?
It's just it's like Raw
It's
Police.
just it's police gay porn. It's just
yeah, I
it's,
jerk off to it.
Wow,
Yeah,
police is
yeah.
just police.
Yeah,
shots
no,
fucking each other without condoms.
So yeah.
What happens
so
when
cool.
it's like when the police officer comes, it's called a cop shot.
A cop.
Don't you have to do a happy?
Okay.
Oh, you guys. Oh, I'm sorry.
I was over here texting Heather. I'm like, can you come get me?
Yeah, my wife's gonna come grab me. No, but
Yeah. Ryan's picking me up.
I'm here, father.
I'm home, guys.
Daddy, I'm here.
I was hoping you
Jack,
guys
I
got
gotta
like in the
go.
weeds on me. I wanted like some real questions.
Okay, let's
for
go
like
on
the last
real.
10 minutes. Like,
Matt,
Lightning round.
is there anything?
okay,
you wanna
how
know?
does it feel to be woke?
You're going that route. I didn't mean we go that route.
Okay,
I
what?
You did it yourself.
I can talk about that.
Hold on,
We
hold
gotta
on. We got a new
choose
shot.
or go
Yeah,
to
yeah,
the, just
Sure.
What's it
Combat
like?
round.
Roast too.
no, that's not a weak
I like this
question.
podcast. It's fun.
It's all right.
Matt, you're woke now. How does that feel?
Oh God, that's not what I was referencing.
Okay, what are we talking about?
Question?
Yes, Cody.
Okay. So you have this super large company.
Okay.
That you co-founded.
Yep.
And you want to do more things on your own. What do you want to do?
Oh, holy
Because
shit.
that's, I mean, because you've
What's
been
that's doing, not BRCC.
Yeah, yeah. And we know that you've been spending a ton of time the past couple of years devoting a lot of time to that. And you've wanted to hang out with us and you wanted to do other projects. So like what does Matt best want to do?
What's your end goal?
If I knew, I know end goal.
What would make you happy to do right now? A project that would make you happy.
Absolutely.
Yeah, no shit, man. I guess, yeah. What's your favorite band? I think there's a couple things I haven't done. Yes, direct a movie, 100%. Yes.
Okay,
100%. But like a good one, because like... No, I didn't, wait, whoa. I didn't know.
No, Range 15.
I didn't direct Range 15.
Oh, I thought you were
No, I was an executive producer. I did not know. God,
sorry,
no,
I
God,
thought
no.
you helped direct that.
No, I
apologize.
wrote a lot of it, which I don't get writer's credit because egos take precedence and all that.
Yeah,
That's
obviously.
fine. But no.
Oh, yeah.
Oh no, I'm an honest person. I'll fucking say whatever. No, that movie was what it was for where it needed to be in the times. But no, a lot of people still like it. It's fucking cool. But
I watched it and I still have fun watching
yeah,
it.
it's like you have to realize it's a piece of shit movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's so campy. It's fun.
But like when I look at like sci-fi versus soft, like
yes.
like screenplay written, Eli came in and helped me out on the writing at the end, and then fucking obviously on the production side, we just made it happen. So I'm like, I know that I'm capable of that stuff, and it'd just be fun, I think, because to do like a film, and I want to do a full album. I think that'd be my thing. It's weird. Here, I'll be honest with you, Cody, because I think I have to answer your question. I started early on being solely a creative guy, right? So I never put it together that I was going to be like popular or like have a channel or like write books or like have a company. I just was like doing shit to make my fucking friends laugh because that's just who I am. I was just kind of class clown, what I did in the military. It caught steam, and then I was like, okay, I want to professionalize this in the essence of having a day job where I don't have to listen to the man being the government job, because that's what I did for 10 years. And so the sequential portion of that was nice because it's like, oh my God, I get to have like economic freedom where I can like have my own fucking life and like just make money on my own. And then now when things got like really good, Black Rifle, I think, is just one of the fucking greatest companies out there and all that. But like, there are portions of that where like you want to like go do like independent fucking creative things. And yeah, like that's going to be a portion of me. Like I got so involved in the business, like so much involved, because I had to like prove to people back in the day, like 5 years ago, that like I wasn't like the dumb bikini snap whiskey drinking guy, that actually had some sensitivities about me with business and a business acumen and things that I've learned. And now it's like the opposite, where like I kind of want to like go back to like being creative and like, because the business runs itself for
you want to have fun again.
Well, I do, but like I think the company needs to have fun again, right? Like, and I think that the only way that happens is if I'm fucking leading that charge. And yeah, it's exciting times, right? So yeah, I want to create. Like, it's fun. I just like to see fucking people laugh, man. Like, this world's a dark fucking place. Like, it gets down. There's a war everywhere you look. There's someone talking shit. There's someone fucking being aggressive. And you're just like, if you really focus on the things in life that matter, which is like happiness for your family and your community, and you just support that and you go after it and fuck all the white noise, like, life is a pretty fulfilling thing. And you can't get fucking mud sucked in these stupid fucking idiots on the internet that have no clue that like, if they said that shit to my face or said shit, I'll fucking choke them out in 2 fucking seconds. They know nothing about me, but we'll have a conversation. It's just like video games, right? Like the brilliant, we'll roll back into the video game. The brilliance about fucking video games. When you sit on Discord, what's the commonality there? Get in the fucking dub in Warzone. I'm using Warzone here. I've known Zex and Callie, like for instance, our two teammates for fucking years. And I got to meet Zex. We are so different.
Wait, you got to meet Zex? You actually met Zex?
He came to my house. We are so different. But the fact that this dude showed up, you know what I first did? I gave him a fucking hug because I was like, I've spent a gajillion hours over the span of 2 years with this guy. And I got to meet him twice. Like, it was awesome. Like, that's what the gaming community does. And I think that the world needs more of that, to like find what's in common with each other rather than what's indifferent. Okay, yes.
No.
Yeah,
I know.
yeah.
I was listening.
No, you're fine. I was fucking great.
No,
White
you're
Claw
absolutely
weekend.
fucking-
We're just drinking.
You're absolutely correct on all that. Yeah, the world needs to find more commonality with each other. Because we're all breaking apart right now.
It's a wild world.
Trying
right
to
now.
cancel each other.
Yeah.
No, it's the simple fact, as Matt's saying, it's building a movie, building music.
Just wanna
what
make
you
shit,
wanna
dude.
do. Yeah,
Just wanna
it's
make
making shit and not having the repercussions of doing what you want to do and being happy with
And I
it.
should have specified more. When I was getting aggressive there, it was for the people that have never created anything in their life that want to.
aggressive.
They want to break down Rome, but they don't even know how to build a fucking hut. That's my point. And the people that have never built a hut that want to break down Rome, my inquiry to you is to actually have a conversation with people that have built Rome in theoretical senses, to like understand the perspective of what we've done, and it might actually enlighten you to fucking be a better person.
Don't be a hypocrite. Don't go after people. It's you don't understand what's happening until you've been in a position. A lot of people have never been in that position, so they don't know what it is to hire 700 people.
Oh, I'm not even making this about the company. I'm
No,
saying in general, like
it's
the
not
internet.
in
Internet
general.
sucks.
I'm
Yeah.
saying
It sucks.
that's what I'm saying.
But it's wonderful. It's like polarizing. It's great, and it's all fucking shit.
But they don't
It's-
even understand
yes.
it's like a single individual. They just like, hey, like be happy, be thankful for everything that this individual is given. They don't understand. It's like, oh, I don't like this person because X, Y, Z and attack them. They don't understand that one individual has X amount of people under them or children, a family, whatever. And they're like, fuck them. Because they didn't say something.
Random person on the internet.
Yeah, I didn't
forget
believe
that
it.
there's
And then
so
white
much
people
People
hate
hate me
me
for
for
going on this podcast and getting drunk. I'm okay with that because I had a really good time.
Oh,
You're never allowed back.
So far,
This is
we
the end.
this community knows what they're signing up. All of them suck.
No, I think this is probably like the rawest we've seen you in a while. On like in the public eye.
Oh,
Which
well,
is fucking awesome.
I don't put that out there too often. I don't know, man. I'm open to any conversation. And obviously people like, right, I'll fucking put it out there like the stuff calling my company woke and all that. Like, yeah, it is what it is. Not to like put this on your podcast, but hey, fuck it, whatever.
Do it.
It's a very interesting climate. And I've learned like, it's one of those things where it's like the only time you learn in life is when shit's fucking awful. And it's been a really rough year for me and my family and our company, and not from a monetary sense, like the business is doing good, but you want to sustain and maintain specific things that you believe in and the values and the things that you try to project to the world. And when they're miscommunicated and your own community's going against you, you kind of start to learn and realize the dynamics that are associated with like social media and the way that people slander for market share gain and all these things. And I'm like, man, it's been hyper educational for me, like massively educational. I kind of just realized like there's a lot of good people in this world and there's a lot of bad people, and people are influenced by like this machine of social media. And even the people that are like against it are for it, right? They're so hypocritical. And
100%.
it's been, I guess I try to be like the glasses half full guy where I'm like, man, what a weird learning experience for me. Like, I know I'm going to be fine. Like, you know, I've worked my ass off my entire life. I keep trying to give back, try to do the right thing. And it doesn't mean that I am fucked up. Like I during this whole last year, I've handled things incorrectly. Like I recognize that, understand that. But like, I can sit down and go to bed every single fucking day and know that I'm a fucking decent human. I support the Constitution. I support people that fucking serve this country. And if anybody goes against that narrative, you're a fucking retard, or come talk to me. And I say it like, yeah, woke me, I'll fucking say it. Sorry, you have not to say something.
And I'm fine with
like,
it. So
it's
fuck
just,
off.
I just wish more people like
Cheers,
would
brother.
take a tactical pause and understand
Ooh, tactical
that
pause.
there's so many people
Terms.
fucking like facilitating this false slander narrative, not just with me or my company, but across like you got some
The
shit
internet,
like
man.
the internet.
Doesn't
It's like
even matter.
you gotta
Anonymity,
fucking
man.
pause. You gotta
Yeah.
pause. It's like when your wife fucking says some shit to you and you're like, I want to get an argument, and you just pause and you're like, babe, did you mean to say that? Oh my god, I didn't mean to say that. 2 minutes later, you're fucking bending your wife over doggy style, having to
Yes!
right?
Lori!
But it could have gone the other way, right? It takes a little bit of emotional intelligence, and I think the world lacks that. And I'm willing and open for any person that wants to discredit what I've said to have a conversation with me, and we'll talk it out. And if we disagree at the end of the day, that's fine. But I guarantee you'll leave there being a little more profound in your perspective of who the fuck I am or whoever you're judging on the internet. And that's my
Imagine
closing
actually
words on that.
having a conversation with people versus
Dude,
just
you know-
Healthy conversation.
Dude, you know what I love?
vomiting
Like,
your opinion at them.
and on that point,
Mhm.
you ever watch Russell
Absolutely.
Brand these days?
Yes.
Dude,
Holy
he's
shit,
a
absolutely,
fucking
yes.
listen, I'm a conservative. He's a liberal, but he's
Mhm.
going out there talking to Candace Owens, who I adore. Like, he's having conversations, and I'm
Russell
like,
Brand
the
is
world just
amazing
have some
right now.
conversations. He's a good fucking beacon of like, we can have conversations.
You
Civil
mean
conversations.
compromise?
Yes.
Yes.
Wild.
Compromise and having
Weird.
a civil discord on disagreements because no one's going to have the same talk. Everyone's going to have a different perspective on a lot of different things. Doesn't mean we have to fight about it. It is finding that, like, hey,
Common ground,
Matt, yeah, common grounds. It's like Matt might be anti-gun, but he owns a 249 saw, a couple probably 20 suppressor,
Not a couple more.
and I'm fine with that.
20 millimeters.
No, I've never seen it still.
And that's why I started playing Diablo 3.
That was the perfect place to end this episode. This gaming podcast. Today we have Eli Double Tap and Donut Operator as always, but of course, thank you to our special guest today, Matt Best.
MAT1T.
Yeah, can you learn how to fucking spell his goddamn
It's an
name?
Amic, man. Hey, by the way, guys, I love and adore all three of you. Thank you so much. And
Mostly
thanks for having
me,
me on the podcast. I'm glad I finally be here. Thank you. Mostly.
Oh, and then remember
Well,
we have a
I'll
shirt
take that.
contest. Shirt
Oh,
contest.
yeah, I didn't forget.
I did.
1 month.
I'm so
I
fucked.
forgot
I'm
about
a
this.
professional.
1 month, the 27th of December.
Yeah.
Also in the comments, fuck, marry, kill, 4 of us.
Oh, yeah.
It's a Christmas present. We're making Christmas.
Wait, we have to change it. Fuck, marry, kill, and then left out? Because there's 4.
there's gonna be a list.
Leave out
I mean,
Baddie.
or you can double fuck, double marry, double kill. I don't really.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
It's inclusive.
Who you want to kill again?
Inclusive.
Eli twice, right?
Yeah.
Same.
Am I just dying?
You can kill 2 of us.
You can kill Eli 2 times.
If that was my thing, I would do Donut twice, and I would shave his beard, double his mustache, and make it a fucking like lips over lips. It'd be a lip mustache. Okay. Should we?
I found my new Photoshop.
Right?
You
Just
gave me that.
double
I need
mustache.
donut with
Double
donut.
mustache, dude.
Oh yeah, we're
He's got a fucking lip
The
mustache.
podcast is over. Go home.
Follow, like, subscribe. Thank
Do the
you,
things.
everyone.
Yeah,
We
yeah,
love you
yeah.
guys.
Podbean reviews.
So another story. Bye, guys.